Rakofi,
Yeah.
there is a story I want to read before we start a conversation.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to share something deeply personal with you. I am grateful for this platform. Growing up in a Christian home, I was raised with strong values and principles. However, when I started attending Nkeshe Senior High School, I met friends who introduced me to a different world. They would use languages I have never heard before, and it shocked me. But what really caught my attention was when they talked about their relationships and sex. I was curious, so I asked them how they knew so much. They told me they watched porn and shared a link with me. Out of curiosity, I started watching it. And before I knew it, I became addicted. I began masturbating, and it became a habit I struggled to break. I felt trapped and ashamed. The problem is, I don't know who to turn to. My dad is someone I am afraid of, and he doesn't communicate with us much. My mom tends to exaggerate things, so I'm scared to tell her. I feel like carrying this burden alone. I'm grateful for the show, Teens Fear, for creating a safe space for teens like me to share their fears and struggles. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
Rakofi, what do you have to say about this whole story about?
All right, so to start with, I would like to say good morning to your lovely viewers. And I thank you for giving me such an opportunity to also share my thoughts and ideas on such an issue. So what I would say is, to be frank, is it a girl or a boy?
I think she's a girl.
It's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Good. So most people also find themselves in such situations, you understand? Yes. And most of the time, it depends on the upbringing of our young ones. Why am I saying this? You see, most of the times when you go to especially Christian homes, Christian homes, the person is feeling so guilty. The person is feeling so ashamed because of her morals. You understand? Because when you are growing up, your mom or your dad will be telling you, if you do this, it's a sin. If you do that, it's a sin. That is why when you even get a boyfriend, it's difficult for you to tell your mom or dad. Yes, vice versa. So that is how it works. Okay. Yeah. So, and secondly, you see, most of the senior high schools, or should I say most of the schools we attend, plays major roles in our daily lives.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes.
So most of the times, like I say, if not maybe like, should I say even poverty or something, the kind of school your child attends really matters. Because there are some schools, it is going to be very difficult for you to, see things like this. You understand?
Let's say lesbianism and other stuff are going on in schools like the top schools, like I'm not mentioning them, but they said St. Louis, St. Monica's and other stuff. The first class schools.
Yes, it's very true. Like when you say St. Monica's, I do understand. But yes, okay, it happens. It happens. I do buy the idea. But the thing is, right now, the person is trapped in whatever she's doing. That is masturbation.
And is masturbation bad? Is masturbation bad?
Yes, in the Christian value, on the Christian side aspect, it's very, very bad.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Let me continue.
If you are a religious person, that is, I should talk about Christians because I'm a Christian. You understand? Yeah, so this is it. You see, a certain time I was going about asking Christians these questions. Okay. If you are a Christian, the Bible speaks against that. Masturbation is a sin. Okay? It's a sin. And what is masturbation? Helping yourself, easing yourself, and just having that feeling. That is without doing it with a girl. That is you inserting your penis into the vagina of a lady.
Okay.
You see, that's masturbation. Okay, so I was asking myself, okay, if that is the case, and if you are a Christian, and let's say before you meet with your girl to have sex, you undress yourself, and your partner takes your thing, plays with it, you ejaculate. What do you also call that?
It's a form of masturbation.
It's not a form, it is masturbation.
Okay.
Before you do it with your girl, you use your hands to do a whole lot of things. At the end of the day, the lady releases. It's masturbation.
But I don't think they classify it as masturbation. They don't.
You don't classify it as masturbation. You people are rather trying to get a different name. Because if you are doing it and I'm coming without putting it in you, and I'm also doing, what is the difference? You understand? So in the Christianity side, it's a sin. But the other way around, it's not a sin.
Okay.
It's normal. Because there are times you will sleep, you wake up already. everything is there. Is that one to a sin?
It's unaware, so
Good, you understand. Yeah, so me, what I would say is that one, you need prayers.
okay.
Because being addicted to something is not easy for you to just come out like that.
Is it spiritual?
This is never spiritual.
Okay.
We have some things that are spiritual, but most of the things happening today, I would say it's only 10% that is spiritual. The 90% is us. Do you mean to tell me it is Satan who told you to go and drink the alcohol?
No.
Do you mean to tell me it is Satan who came to tell you, madam, if you take this drug, if you take this, if you do this, you can last in bed for 4 hours? Is it Satan?
No.
Is it Satan who told you to go and buy Postino too?
No.
Is it Satan? So who is it spiritual? It is never spiritual.
No.
You understand? So most of the things happening is never spiritual. It is we. So one, know who you associate yourself with.
Okay.
Know who to choose as a friend. Okay? Because they said bad friends spoil good character, whatever. But it's never true. It is you. Are you ready for a positive change or a negative change? If I am in for a positive change, I will know who to choose as a friend. Who to call a friend. Because from what you read, the person said they started using words you've never heard of.
Yeah,
so out of curiosity, what do you want the word for? You've never heard. So why are you going to ask? They said curiosity does what?
Carries to cat.
Kills a cat. So it is your curiosity is not killing you.
Okay. Okay, so what are some of the ways she can get rid of this addiction?
All right, so with this addiction, it's very, very, very serious.
Okay.
But ways the person can get rid of is also very, very serious because it's not easy. One, the first one is to do away with her phone and use a young phone.
Okay.
If you use a young phone, you can't go to the internet and watch those pornographic content. But ask yourself, is it going to be easy
No.
to use a young phone for let's say a year, 2 or 3?
And I'm curious, what happens if the person feels like doing it and doesn't do it?
You can't.
Just you get sick or something like that.
No, you won't get sick, but that is what we call addiction.
Okay.
Addiction is not anything you can say that I feel like, madam, by the time you realize you've done it. So the first thing, to do away with those friends and to do away with the smartphone and go for what we call a yam phone.
Okay.
What that one, you cannot go to the internet and watch anything.
Yeah.
Most of the time, what we see, manipulates and you does a whole lot of things to us. Okay? Yeah, so we avoid that. Because you can't tell me you still use your iPhone and not go to the internet. You go.
Yes.
Try your possible. It's going to be very, very difficult. But if the person truly and really wants to come out, do away with the smartphone. Use a phone that has no internet, only for calling. And do away with some friends.
Okay. So do you think the person should tell her parents?
I'll be coming to that.
Okay.
Secondly, get yourself busy.
How?
Oh, the devil will surely get work for the idle hand. And even if not for the devil, the moment you are there idle, then like different ideas starts popping up. But if you are working right now, can you masturbate here?
No.
Yes. If you go to work at 6 a.m. and you return at 10 p.m., you're already tired. You take your bath now, but you sleep. Can you masturbate?
No.
And here like the case when you come, you don't have any phone like internet to go whatsoever. You come now, you sleep. So the person should start practicing what we call anti-soap, which I know you understand.
Yes.
Anti-soap.
Yeah.
So you be an anti-soap. And let me tell you, there are some things you have to die with them. If you are listening to me, it's not everything that you should tell somebody. The only person that you can tell everything to should be God. Through Jesus Christ. He's the only person he can tell everything.
They said no matter how you dig a secret, it will come out eventually. So
the reason why it is going to come out is because you will share it with somebody. That, oh, Lady Vania, please, I am telling you my secret. The moment I say it, it's never a secret. I always say this. Something shared is never a secret. A secret shared is never a secret. It is only a secret when it is only I, my body, my soul and spirit, only us, we know. So I have to die with it. That is a secret. So the moment you tell some, because you will tell me, believing in me, but let me tell you, I also have a friend who also have another friend. So I'll tell my friend, and my friend is going to tell the other friend.
Keep this secret for
that
me.
Is it.
Keep it for me.
So hey, let me tell you. Hey, do you know Lady Vanya shared this secret with me?
Okay.
Hey, really? Please, but I'm telling you, don't tell it. Oh no, I won't tell anyone. But truly, he will never or she will never tell anyone, but will tell just one person because he or she also believes in that person. But that person also believes in another person. So the time you realize your secret is out.
Yes.
So is it a secret? It's no longer a secret. Do you get it? So it is only a secret when only you. That's why the person shared their message with you anonymously. So if you want somebody to discuss with, if you are staying in Kumasi, go to Navrungu.
Yeah.
If you are in Navrungu, go to Accra. You are in Kumasi, you're going to share it with your mother's pastor. Tomorrow you will hear it somewhere. All right. So it is not everything that you should tell your mom. Yeah. Wait, did you tell your mom about your first sex?
No.
Did you tell your mom about your first kiss? No. Good. But because of one or two advice, you've been able to abstain. But maybe the first one you really wanted to try to know how it feels like. Do you get it? We've all been there before. So you believe deep down. You see, most people be like, if my mother thinks I'm a virgin, your mother thinks you're a virgin. No. They know, but they know it is not necessary because they also did someone they were like you. They know already. And they know you did it. They also did it.
Okay.
Do you understand? But they will never ask you. It doesn't mean they don't know. So it is not everything that you should tell your mom or your dad.
Okay.
But know how to fight it.
Okay.
So sorry. So getting to my last point. The last point should be: if you are a woman, get married early. If you are a man, marry early. It can't at least do away, but it can reduce it. And by reducing it gradually, you can stop.
Okay.
Oh yes. Because you do it just to have the feeling. What if you are married and your husband is giving it to you?
Okay.
Back and forth. Would that even come to mind?
No.
So it can't put away, but it can just reduce it. And by the time you realize, it's gone. So if you do away with that phone, if you become anti-soap, I get it. And if you get yourself busy and you marry early, that's it.
Okay. So what are your last words to maybe someone who has started masturbating and is not getting addicted to it? So what are your last words to a person or the advice you give into the person?
All right. So my last person, you see, in this world, you can never do away with the supreme being. You understand? So your first thing you should do is to pray to the Lord Jesus Christ, to God. You understand? Pray to the supreme being to strengthen you and to make you stand firm. It is not easy. I know it's not easy at all. It is not easy. You're enjoying, so you might think it's okay. But I'm telling you, it is not going to help you in the future. So if you are addicted to masturbation, please pray to God to help you. Number 2, become anti-soap. Become anti-soap. Don't be going anywhere like that. Know how to choose your friends. Do away with that smartphone. Okay, and marry early. If you do that, I believe it is going to help. And again, be careful. Be careful. Curiosity. If people are having a convo about something you don't understand, please don't get yourself involved. And parents, please, I'm begging you, be your children's best friends. Because if you give them a certain kind of love and care, there is no way they will go and listen to things elsewhere. We have kids who are very, very stubborn. But I am telling you, if those words the person is saying says she heard somewhere, if the parents used to say, there is no way. You understand? Because maybe you heard about sex, maybe threesome, maybe blowjob, or maybe do this, maybe do that. And maybe you're a parent. You've seen the person is in an adolescent stage. What are you hiding from the kid again? Call your daughter, call your son. My daughter, please. There is something they call BJ. Let me tell you, it is very bad because maybe you don't know where the guy who will come to give you that pulled his thing from. Maybe he placed it in a lady who is infected.
Okay.
A lady who is carrying like bad spirits. But you just picked it and you put it in your mouth.
No.
So you tell your daughter. So even if the man is having infections, he can also, you teach the girl that thing. So the girl will be like, oh, okay.
So it's difficult for our Ghanaian mothers to tell us that.
It's the problem. Because I am telling you, what you think you are telling us in the house, we are hearing times 8 outside.
Yeah, because
and the times 8, it is not straight. They are doing it like this. The same way God told Adam and Eve not to eat the tree, if they do it, they are going to die. But what did Satan say? You won't die.
Okay.
Your eyes will open. And we all want our eyes to open. So your mother is telling me, say, if you do this, this will happen. But my friends are saying, no, your mom is lying. Your eyes will open. And I want my eyes to open, so I will do it.
Yes.
But if God told Adam and Eve that Adam and Eve, if you eat this tree, you will see good and evil. And when you see good and evil, you are going to die at the age of 70. You see, I'm giving you everything for free. But if you eat this tree, if you eat from this tree, now you're going to struggle. In the 9th month, you, the woman, you're going to struggle.
Okay.
If God said it like this, I think, say, like Satan wouldn't have gotten anything to tell them. Because already they know. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, but God is in his own wisdom. He knows what he was doing. So that one I won't talk about God. But I'm talking about we, the parents.
Yes.
We should know what to... Let us tell them before somebody will even come. So before, oh, I've heard it before. My mom told me, my dad told me. You understand?
Yeah.
So parents, please, you also play a major role in this. So I think if the parents start doing and acting up well, they are going to help reduce all these acts.
Okay. So it's your girl, Lady Vania. If you have a problem you need help with, you can DM me 0541434786. We will share it anonymously for you. So we will meet next time, same time. Teen Sphere, a circle of strength, a sphere of support. Bye.